Listen, I know it stings when she rejects you. You feel like you've lost, like you weren't enough. But let me tell you something. Your reaction after rejection is more powerful than you think. Most guys beg, chase, or try to prove themselves. But you're going to do something different. You're going to go silent. And trust me, that silence, it's going to mess with her mind. Let's talk about why. 1. She expects you to chase, don't. When a woman rejects a guy, she subconsciously expects him to keep trying. She's used to guys pleading, texting, or acting like a sad puppy. She believes that rejecting you will make her feel more wanted. As most men will try to prove their worth, but when you just disappear, you break the pattern. Now, instead of feeling validated by your chase, she starts wondering, did I make the right choice? This unexpected reaction makes her uneasy. Your silence suddenly makes you seem more valuable. And now she's the one questioning herself. The moment you stop chasing, you shift the power dynamic. She may not have even been sure about rejecting you, but she expected you to keep proving yourself. Your silence forces her to deal with her decision without reassurance. That void makes her rethink everything. It's human nature. People value what isn't easily available. And now she sees you differently. The guy who once seemed eager is now an enigma, and that makes her more interested than ever. 2. Silence creates mystery. Women are naturally curious, and when you go silent, she starts filling in the gaps. Is he upset? Has he moved on? Did he find someone else? Her mind becomes your playground. And the longer you stay silent, the more she thinks about you. Mystery is one of the most powerful tools in attraction. A man who is always available, always explaining himself, is predictable. But a man who remains silent and composed, he becomes intriguing, and curiosity will drive her to seek answers. Often by looking for ways to reconnect with you, people are drawn to what they don't fully understand. Your sudden absence creates questions she wants answered. She starts replaying your interactions, looking for signs. Maybe she rejected you too fast. Maybe she misjudged you. Maybe she needs to see you again to be sure. The lack of closure keeps her mind spinning. And the more she thinks about you, the more emotionally invested she becomes. That's how silence works. It makes her chase the answer. And in the process, she starts chasing you. 3. It triggers the fear of loss. Let's be real. People always want what they can't have. The moment she feels like she might actually be losing your attention, something clicks in her mind. Rejection was her decision, but losing your presence? That's not what she planned. The absence of your validation creates an emotional void. She might have taken you for granted, but now she's realizing that your attention was valuable. Once the fear of losing you creeps in, she will start reconsidering her choice. That fear can be powerful enough to change how she sees you entirely. She may have thought rejecting you was no big deal, but now, without you constantly proving your interest, she feels the shift. She starts wondering if she made a mistake. If she waits too long, will she lose her chance? That fear eats away at her confidence in her decision. Now, instead of being in control, she's the one feeling uncertain. And once that fear sets in, it's hard for her to ignore. Your silence signals strength. Desperation is weak, confidence is strong. When you don't react emotionally to rejection, you show that you're secure in yourself. A high-value man doesn't need to beg for attention. And that, my friend, is attractive. Men who react with neediness only confirm the rejection. But a man who steps back and carries on as if nothing happened, that's a man who knows his worth. Strength and self-respect are magnetic qualities. Your silence proves that you're not dependent on her validation, and that's something she won't be able to ignore. Women test men to see how they handle pressure. If rejection makes you crumble, she knows you lack emotional control. But if you remain unbothered, you prove that you're emotionally strong. That alone can make her reconsider. Strength is rare, and a man who can handle rejection without breaking down is a man she respects. And respect often leads to attraction. See if she starts watching you. You ever notice how, when you ignore someone, they suddenly start paying attention to you? That's what's happening here. She'll start lurking, checking your stories, asking about you, maybe even liking your posts again. Silence turns the tables. She may not reach out immediately, but she will keep an eye on you. The more she sees you moving forward without her, the more she will question her decision. This is human nature. When we lose something, we start to realize its value. And when she starts observing you from a distance, she's already halfway to coming back. The moment she realizes you're doing just fine without her, she starts feeling something unexpected, regret. If you stay silent, focused, and continue living your best life, She'll start to wonder if she let go of something special, and that doubt is what brings her back. 6. If she comes back, the power is yours. Eventually, she might reach out. If she does, you now control the frame. You're not the guy begging for a chance. You're the guy who made her realize what she lost. And now you decide if she's worth your time. When she reaches out, don't rush to respond. Take your time. Let her feel the shift in dynamics. This isn't about revenge. It's about knowing your worth. If she genuinely regrets rejecting you, she will show it. And you get to choose whether she's earned another chance with you. When she reaches out, you have the power to set new terms. Maybe you're no longer interested. Maybe she needs to prove herself now. The shift in dynamics is undeniable. She now sees you differently, and that's the beauty of silence. It transforms you into the one in control. 7. If she doesn't, you still win. If she never comes back, it's still a win, because your silence forced you to move forward. It made you stronger, more disciplined, more focused on yourself. Either way, you walk away better than before. Rejection isn't a loss. It's an opportunity. It's a chance to level up, to focus on your goals, to improve yourself. The right woman will never need to be chased. And the more you invest in yourself, the more high-value women will naturally be drawn to you. So in the end, no matter what happens, you come out on top. Outro. So listen, next time you get rejected, don't argue, don't plead, don't react. Just go silent. Let the silence do the work. You'll be shocked at what happens next. Subscribe for more raw truths about women, attraction, and self-improvement.